Hi, Natalie. This is the first year the Pikes Peak Library District has been solely in charge of picking the winner, and they chose spoken word poet from Colorado Springs, Ashley Cornelius.
The new Poet Laureate of Pikes Peak commands the stage as she performs her work.
Is the ability for us to come with the same energy to save her that we do to save ourselves. The tornadoes are her pleading, the tsunamis are her cries, the earthquakes are her pounding at her chest, the storms are her yelling for us to listen.
What sounds like a dramatic personification of the world around us is spoken word poet Ashley Cornelius's deliberate and heartfelt message. Mother Nature needs to be nurtured. She says part of poetry is invoking change in her community.
Being able to do poetry on a grand scale and so many different people in like maybe 3 minutes of work can start to understand someone's perspective or get moved to advocate or support. And so I get to use my platform to make sure that my community is also taken care of.
For her impactful art and her engagement in the community, award-winning poet Ashley is the new Pikes Peak Poet Laureate. The honor is chosen by the Pikes Peak Library District, a 2-year role bringing visibility to poetry in the region.
A poet laureate is someone that goes in and will perform and write poems for the state. And I think at this point it's kind of evolved even further to where now a poet laureate is kind of more of an ambassador for poetry.
Ashley says poetry is a digestible way to talk about topics people sometimes have difficulty discussing. Women's experiences, specifically Black women's experiences in the world, are just a few of the things Ashley brings light and a voice to.
Often when I see injustices or I'm like, that is weird, or why don't we talk about this, I usually use poetry to put words to what I'm feeling.
Do not think this poem is about the volume of our voices. This is about speaking up in a world that is expecting you to stay silent.
But sometimes her inspiration comes from the more blissful things in life.
I really love joy. Like sometimes I just want to express, wow, I had this beautiful moment, and so I want to capture it.
Ashley tells me poetry is just putting words to emotions, and even if you're not a poet yourself, everyone can relate to that. Reporting in the studio, Riley Carroll, KRDO News Channel 13.